everyone, this is Cassandra Joan Butler, and today we're going to talk about ways to select the perfect gift for the person you care about using astrology. And it's pretty simple and pretty common sense when I go through all the different signs of the zodiac, but I want to give you this little caveat. We usually can't miss giving the perfect gift to someone we care about because the people we care about are often like ourselves. So if we like someone, they're like us and they will really love whatever we select for them. That's the idea. However, if we are selecting a gift for someone we barely know and maybe someone we're not even that crazy about, this astrological easy breezy way of selecting the gift will help you. So in astrology, there are multiple parts in our chart which reflect who we are. Number one, our sun sign. That's our self, our identity, who we are. Our moon sign is the sensitive part of ourselves, which really basically creates security and safety within our consciousness. And then there is our rising sign, which is our packaging, our brand, as it were, how we come across, our persona. If you don't know these three major items of the person you're buying for or gifting, you might want to go to my website, CassandraJoanButler.com, and I have a little app that you can plug in their birth date, their birth time and birth city, and then you'll be able to receive their chart and get the science behind gift giving for astrology. Using astrology, I should say. So I'm going to go through all 12 signs of the zodiac, and ideally you will know their sun, moon, and rising sign, and you kind of blend the suggestions to find that perfect gift or gifts. We'll start with Aries. So Aries is a fire sign. It's ruled by Mars. All the fire signs are dynamic. They're visual. They have an intensity about them, especially Aries. Aries is the first, after all. So Aries rules the head. Head, well, maybe you get someone a nice headscarf or a hat or a cap. That's a simple little suggestion for the Aries. However, because they are number one, numeral uno, you might want to buy something very personal for them. Their name decked out on a mug, their picture, even better, on a mug. Something of a personal nature, a special photograph that's embossed on a pen or a gift of a cup or something along these lines. Aries is also the entrepreneurial person. So if you can personalize anything to do with their business, all the better. Monograms by their initials attached to a portfolio or a handbag or something along these lines. Aries also loves sports, so you might want to purchase a gift certificate to a sporting event. Even if they don't be in the sporting event, they might want to be a spectator. So spectator sports is a wonderful Aries present. And again, as I go through all these signs, picture, if you would, their sun, moon, and or rising sign, and you can mix and match these suggestions for you. Taurus is the first earth sign. It's ruled by Venus. Now, Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and value. So our Taurus friends, or Taurus moon people, or Taurus rising people, they love quality. Please don't give them two of anything. Give them one great thing. They love luxury. They love fine linens, jewelry, gifts from the earth. They would like to have perhaps some crystals, maybe even a gold coin. Anything having to do with the physical body to luxuriate. Here's a great suggestion, a massage therapy appointment, or perhaps something to do with their physicality, even foot reflexology, anything to help their physicality, and a luxurious gift certificate to a great restaurant. Again, luxury, quality, and value are the things that come to us when we're talking about the Taurus people in your life. Now Gemini is thought of as the twins, and yes, they have lots of diverse activities and interests. So you really can't go wrong if you give them a gift certificate for a class or give them a good old-fashioned book. Ideally, because in this day and age, the computer or all of our iPads and iPods, those are all things that are related to everyday communication. If you have that type of budget, by all means, give them something that's computerized that helps them think, because Gemini is Mercury ruled. And Mercury is the sign of Quicksilver. They're very busy, they're active, they have a great social calendar. You might also want to perhaps get them something that's related to their vehicles, maybe some accessories for their car. If they don't have a vehicle, get them an Uber gift certificate or something that gives them more freedom in their everyday reality. Gemini also, the body part is that the arms are the arms, so very often they're related to racket sports. So some of your Gemini friends or family members might love tennis or racquetball or something along those lines. Pens, books, computers, can't go wrong if you have a Gemini person on your list. Cancer. Cancer is the sign of home and family. It's ruled by the moon. So your Cancer friends and relatives are a little bit on the sentimental side. They're the ones who stay up late and watch the Hallmark movies, and they never forget to get you a birthday card. Cancer's a beautiful, lovely energy, but they're, a little self-depreciating. They're not necessarily going to ask what they want, but you can really make their day with anything having to do with nurturance. Food, perhaps a subscription to a food magazine. That's something a little unusual. Or perhaps a gift certificate to their favorite restaurant or something they haven't tried before. You can't go wrong if you're getting some appliances for their kitchen, little kitchen gadgets, that type of thing. Also, Cancer loves the past. And so what better gift than to give them an antique or something to do with their own personal past. You might want to ask them for some pictures of their mom or their dad or ancestors and give them a nice framed picture of people who are no longer with them, their deceased relatives, for example. You can't go wrong with Ancestry.com, not to throw out brands here, but they're often genealogists who are affiliated with the Cancer energy. They want to know their own personal history and or history books. You can't go wrong with that. Maybe the history book of their location or their locale. So our Cancers love food, history, and also are sentimental. So a nice sentimental gift will do the trick for them. Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, and Leo, like Aries, is a fire sign, very dynamic. They're very alive, they're very vital. So they also may really enjoy sports gift certificates for maybe a sporting club, some sort of sporting event, or maybe a workout place. Leos have to be busy and they have to be on the go. They also love fashionable, splashy accessories. The brighter and the bigger and the more fun, the better. Leo is a child at heart. So anything you can find that appeals to their hobbies or their play pastimes is going to be a big hit. Speaking of big hits, when you think about playfulness, maybe the theater. Leos love to be seen in the right places, seeing the right plays at the right time. So anything having to do with musical tickets or going to the theater would be great for your Leo friends or family. Virgo is also Mercury ruled. So for our Virgos on your list, as well as the Geminis, we go back to the old standbys: books and pens, communication devices. Virgo also loves anything health related. Here's an idea: maybe get a nice basket, not of cookies, but of vitamins or supplements. Or perhaps you might want to give them a subscription to a health magazine or a book regarding health. Virgo also loves to organize. So there's some great organizer tools out there. Organizing, devices or organizing tools that they can put in their closets, for example, because Virgo likes to be on top of things. They're always learning, they're always approaching self-improvement. So perhaps, again, a subscription or a membership, rather, at a gym to help them with their health exercise programs. Then we have our Libras. Now Libras, again, are like the Tauruses. They're Venus ruled. They love luxury and they love beautiful things. Libra is a sign of balance and socializing. You can't go wrong if you get them a beautiful experience, maybe with you. You could say to your Libra friends or family members, the heck with something, let's go out for an experience, a nice fine dining time, just you and I, because Libra rules partnership and relationship. And even if you're not in a partnership with a Libra, they want to be thought of as your special person in your life. Libra loves jewelry and knickknacks, maybe a jewelry box, maybe a gift certificate, because it's a relationship sign for Match.com if they're not in a relationship. That's a little tongue-in-cheek. But the idea is that Libra loves to be in love, and you want to flatter them with something beautiful. Jewelry, you can't go wrong with jewelry with Libra, or perhaps a fine shirt or an accessory that's well made and of high quality. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Now Scorpio is the sign of mystery. Scorpio likes to go beneath the surface and sometimes hides their feelings, but wants to know everything about you. So anything having to do with psychological investigation, detective work is great for a Scorpio. I know at one point I knew some Scorpio children also who loved the idea of magic, like maybe getting for a younger Scorpio child a magic set, or something having to do with detective or spy glasses, anything psychological. Scorpio also rules the paranormal. So the Scorpios on your list might love a paranormal book, or maybe, I don't know, a gift certificate to a ghost hunt or something along those lines. They want to feel safe, so you might want to get them a safe, something to hide their valuables. And because Scorpio also rules finances, maybe a book on financial planning. We also know that Scorpio is known to rule the sign of sex, right? Get them some PJs. You can't go wrong with some pajamas for the Scorpios. Now for our Sagittarius friends. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter means big, expansive, and abundant. The Sagittarius amongst us likes to travel, likes to learn. So you cannot go wrong if you give them, again, a gift certificate for an experience. Ideally, if you have in your budget, for a big trip, or maybe some, give them away your points for travel. The point here of the Sagittarius, they also love to be on the go. You can't go wrong with luggage. You can't go wrong perhaps for a subscription to an international magazine. What comes to mind is National Geographic, something along those lines, where they can investigate other cultures, and movies and books and CDs regarding other cultures would really be a hit for our Sagittarius friends. Because they're a fire sign, they love to be active. So, again, gym memberships would be a good option, or something to do with running, because very often Sagittarians like to be on the go, maybe a new pair of running shoes, perhaps something to do with their running activities in their exercise world. Our Capricorn friends, this is the sign of intensity and achievement, and we call them the CEOs of the zodiac. So the Capricorns on your list probably have something to do with their status in their career. You can't go wrong to help accessorize their career. Now, they could be having any sort of job. It doesn't have to be their self-employment, but everyone can use a good planner. Everyone can use a good portfolio. Fine quality luggage would be a great Capricorn buy. Anything having to do with helping them accessorize in a very designer or quality way, very much like our Taurus friends. They're often conservative, so you don't want to get the flashy, outlandish fashion for them. Very good quality, and the browns and the blacks, the neutrals will be color choices if you're buying them something to wear. Aquarius. Aquarius is Uranus and also Saturn ruled. Aquarius, you can really go all out and be creative. This is the sign that would really appreciate your gag gifts. So if you want to have something that's very funny and unusual, or not just gags, but gadgets. Aquarius rules electronics, the latest and greatest thing on the block. It might be, a little AI device, or a smart something this, a smart that. Anything having to do with technology would float the boats of your Aquarius people. The other thing is they love groups and associations. You might also want to get them a gift certificate to an experience, maybe an outing, going out to a group festival, or taking a class, experimenting. Aquarius also loves that which is scientific. So maybe gift certificates to the Science Museum. Doing something that's a little bit unusual will really make an impact for your Aquarius friends. Last but never least are the Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, co-ruled. So Neptune is the ethereal sign. It's a sign of magic and mystery, and also psychics. You can't go wrong if you give them a psychic reading for the Pisces. Or how about this? Slippers, because Pisces rules the feet. Aromatherapy would be a really good option. Anything to do with art supplies, perhaps photographs too. There's a beautiful sweetness about the Pisces, and they are very much attracted to music. So perhaps giving them some of their favorite music, or just to turn things up, have something new that you want to share with them. Pisces is very accepting, so whatever you give to them, they'll be very grateful. So I wanted to share with you one of my favorite all-time gifts, because it really corresponds with who I am. It was given to me by my sister, who's got a chart like mine. Remember what I said, that we can't really make a mistake, because we often are giving to someone who is like us, and they will often like what we like. So I am a Libra rising. My sister is a Libra. I am a Scorpio. My sister's Venus is in Scorpio. And I'm a very practical Virgo moon as well. So this particular gift, I think it was given to me many, many years ago, is a very beautiful, pretty mirror, as you can see. Okay, it's a very pretty decor mirror. It has lacquer on it. It has some artistic flowers. It's just very lovely. But mirrors are something for Libra, because Libra is the sign of the reflection. It's the sign of the mirrors. That's another gift you can give for your Libra friends. Something to do with self-care and beauty. Well, in any case, this is a very special mirror, and what really got my attention, it has this mysterious scorpionic little hidden shelf in here. So as you open it up, I can stick things in practically, and no one will know. It's kind of like a safe and a mirror at the same time. It's also a beautiful bit of decor for my room. I hope you've enjoyed some suggestions. Remember, use the sun, the moon, and the rising sign to get the perfect gift. One more example for you. I explained the mirror, which is a combination of Scorpio and Libra. So you have someone who's a Cancer. They love food, but they have a Gemini moon. You get them a subscription, mental and learning regarding food. The idea, have fun with this. If you'd like to have more information about astrology and everything having to do with applied astrology, please visit me at my website, CassandraJoanButler.com. Thanks for watching.